Hey, what's up? How you doing? Here I am again. This time we're gonna turn the AC off first, and we're gonna present SONY DTC-670 digital audio tape recorder. I realized that I have this one and I fixed it, and I didn't made a video for my channel, so this is the occasion right now. This one is introduced in 1992, so basically it would be like a 30 years since it was in action. And it's a kind of standard basic home model, consumer model, because it has long and standard recording mode, so that's very convenient. You can record a tape that is usually 120 minutes as 240 minutes, and you would lose some quality, of course, because when you are recording in standard mode, the frequency is, let me check this, 2 Hz to 22 kilohertz. But when you are recording in long play mode, the frequency would be dropped to 2 Hz to 14,500 Hz, so 15 kilohertz, let's say like that. You would lose highs. So if you're recording some music that it's very sensitive with highs, I would suggest always to use standard play. So this one is right now in perfectly working condition. Maybe we can try a LP, long play tape, that is recorded on Tascam. If that works, I guess everything else will be also working. As you can see right away, it's working just fine. I did test this unit and I couldn't find a flaw. I guess everything is working just fine. This is a long play tape, and if it's working just like this, it's kinda very cool. So we have let's check it out. Power button, remote sensor, I don't have remote for it. Timer, recording, playback off, long and standard recording mode. We have a counter, absolute time, program time, remaining time, and like a regular counter, absolute time. As you can see, this unit is working perfectly fine, so maybe I'm gonna let's try to test it with another tape. Yeah, maybe something recorded on Sony PCM R500, one of my previous professional units that I used for some time. Yeah, all good here. Let's try find me a third track. Pardon me. Let's say you don't have use of this kind of unit right now. Like, I don't use tapes that's really old-fashioned and all that stuff. What else you can use digital audio tape recorder for? You can use it like D.a.T digital audio, or analog to digital or digital to analog conversion. as you can see. It has high density linear AD to DA, AD and DA converters. So you can use it just to connect it up with optical or coaxial digital cable with your CD or some other computer, and use that digital to analog converter because it has very soft and nice sound. So this is 64 minutes tape. What I notice with this unit, I have to say, it's a little bit sluggish. A little bit sluggish rewind when the tape is at the beginning. So right now we are at the minute and 70 seconds. I'm going to try to rewind it, and it's working because the tape is like a 64. But I notice when I use old and damaged, can it focus, old and damaged tapes, then sometimes it will not rewind properly. But that's only, I noticed that only on one tape, so I'm not sure if that is really a problem. So this is absolute time. The problem with a curve, like you are on the 2 minutes, like this, and then when you try to rewind the tape, 120 minutes tape, it will not rewind. But let's try. No, this is working. So maybe it was a tape. Maybe it was a tape, but because now everything is working, yeah. Maybe it was only one tape. Like a sluggish on rewind. This, why it's acting like this? I tell you why it's acting like this. Because start is damaged. But if we go like on next track, I know that tape. That's why I put that label, start is damaged. One of my previous D.a.T recorders just threw it out. Alright. What about the next one? It's a really perfectly working unit, and even if you don't want to use it, perdona, whatever he said, even if you don't want to use it to play back your tapes or record the tapes, you can use it as a nice AD and DA converter. I like it. And yeah, I tried everything. It's recording just perfectly fine. The analog or digital inputs are recording. They are working just fine. We're gonna take the tape out, damaged tape, and we're gonna just use it as a DA converter. So I have my CD player playing some music. I'm gonna use it as a digital to analog converter. So now I hooked it up with a coaxial, digital coaxial cable, but also with the analog. So yeah, did I? Yes, you did. Let's pump up the volume. Now I'm actually, like using it as an analog source. Right? Yeah. Okay, CD player, let's see, play another track. You see now, when I'm recording like analog, I can put the volume down or up like crazy. This is like an overload. But anyway, I have to mention that this unit has that managed copyright protection system. So if the previous recording was already first copy, the D.a.T will not record the second copy. It will complain. It will say like, no, I'm not gonna record that because you already made one copy. That what's the name of that system? I keep forgetting it. Serial copy management system. Yeah, that's the one. But anyway, who cares? You can always skip that with the analog recording. Maybe it's not going to be the perfectly identical. Who cares? But if you record your level top notch, if you put your level top notch and everything, you can make a perfect copy. So yeah, this is one more very good looking and finally functional digital audio tape recorder and player by Sony. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.